Well, we're back spraying a bit. We got another chunk of hayland that's going to get tore up and put into grain because it's not producing. So fill the sprayer up and get rolling. Check the filters, make sure they're all good. Put about 500 gallons in and go spray. Well, and sprayed. 70 acres to do here, and a few acres at home to do. Keep pissing around trying to get the GPS to work as it should. It doesn't want to kick out when you're going over stuff that's already sprayed, so I have to figure that out. It's supposed to, but for some reason this one isn't. So have to get that figured out. It's quite annoying and wasteful. Well, today can't be haying with the rain. Bringing some cows up. We got a couple to get preg tested and one bull to get checked, and then maybe ship some stuff. Send them up to Whitewood to sell them all. That's the beginning of today's plan anyway. Well, back hay, stuff finally dry, so get these chunks finished up, and then hopefully Friday we'll be back baling the stuff that's getting cut right now. We'll beat the rain again. It's supposed to rain Saturday. So far it seems like everything. They say it's not going to, then they change it 2 days later. So hopefully we get a gap, try wrap up the biggest chunk left for man. Got to show off doing any of this, raking stuff together, hoping it'll go later today. Get it wrapped up and then get the tractor home and hopefully come back baling. I get both balers out here going, but at least the one. Get it all raked up first. Two rows into one. Yeah. Well, he's not ready to bail. Don't want to cut anymore. It's supposed to start raining for the next couple of days, so we're gonna fix some rocks on the stuff we just broke up 38. Try out the new rock picker. Picked it up. Got the fancy hydraulic drive, so check it out. Well, she's all back together in time, so let's go try her out. Hopefully it all works. I bought it broke, fixed it, and now I'm hoping it all works and everything ties as it should. We'll find out soon. Well, not quite. It's hanging up on that knotter right there. That side's working good. This side is not. So, start pissing with that. Good morning. This morning we're working on breaking up some more newly rented land. It had some very poor hay on it, unfortunately. To do that, we're waiting for the guy to show up with the bin that we're dropping down here. Get that done. Get all this unplugged out of the cultivator. Not sure if you can see that or not, but some of it's still tall enough that I just wanted to plug the cultivator, so we'll bounce that out. Get back to it. Yeah, that's today's view so far. Well, this morning's activity, sold out our old swather, and it's going to get loaded to head to the new owners. So, see how they do it nowadays instead of just having to use swather transports. Well, sprayer's gone. The pounds hose. That. Oh, that's that. Go back to the yard now and grease the disc up, get it hooked to something and out. Maybe move the sprayer that went down on us, get it out of the way. On to the next thing. Today's kind of a bounce around, do everything, try a bit of this, a bit of that. Gonna hook the bale basket up to the square baler because it seems to be working. It's missed a couple knots, but hopefully that stops. We've tweaked it a bit. So get that hooked up. That chute gets put down to there. Might have to change that quarter turn chute back to the regular one. And tomorrow, sometime this weekend, try to do some more squares. And hopefully this makes it so I don't have to stack any. Right now we're working on getting tarp cables back hooked up so we don't have to be dragging the tarp back and forth all the time. Cables going there, they're spring loaded and has this piece on it to keep it in order. Okay, clamps onto the front of this tube. The tube was all buggered up, so I had to get a big chunk of pipe, flared it out, so slide it in, mount it to there, and clamp that piece on there, and then I'll have a front cable, and we'll go to doing the back. Again, the swather ready to go, changing the oil, it's finished draining now. Gotta find a toolbox that fits in this nice little cubby that they make for it. Ain't gonna be that one, need to go smaller. There's one hose to change, and the seat switch. About every half a round, we got to be putting air back in that seat. So that's a pain in the butt. We're going to get that all fixed up and get her field ready, and then on to the sprayer. Got oil change to do on it and change out tires. Get the skinnies put on her and you're ready to go. A few moments later. Plan on getting some weed sprayed in the, probably tomorrow. Plan is for tomorrow. We got all the tanks filled up, so we have more than enough water to desiccate everything we're going to desiccate. Come back and find this. So get aired up before we get it moved to the field. At least we got air on the truck to do it. Getting some wheat knocked down, hoping to use it for seed wheat in the spring. So we're going to swath that chunk already, and then we got this chunk to do. Might swath one other one. Just be that it's at home. That way we can run a bit later and should be ready a bit quicker. Just trying to get it out to the field and get some stuff rolling, but that's what we're doing today. 30 feet at a time, back and forth. All the fun stuff. We had a hose start to leak when we pulled the cart out to get it all cleaned out. So now we get to wiggle it back through that hole, which is fun. It's fun to get out and get it all done up for, it's the oiler for the chain, so it's quite handy to have. So get it wiggled back in there. Come on. See how much fun this is going to be.